Saw the Captain America Brave New World movie. I will say right off the bat, I was highly impressed with it. I know the critics were really giving it a bad score, telling people not to go see it, but I actually thought it was one of Marvel's better movies. I wouldn't say it was the best Marvel movie, but it's far cry from the worst that I've seen, um, especially recently. Um, I think Mackie actually played a magnificent character, and he really brought a whole new element to the Captain America character. He made it his own, and I felt that he made it stand out in a completely different form or sense, however you want to say that, from the traditional um, Chris Evans Captain America. Um, just like the little nuances um, and how he tried to like prove himself throughout the movie, and not trying to live up to the old Captain America, but at the same time making the character his own really helped bring the movie full circle. And the whole thing with the Red Hulk also made that whole Hulk series come together. It tied it back to the original Hulk with what was his name, Eric Banner. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, Eric Banner Hulk. It tied it back to his Hulk and not the one that we've seen in like uh yeah, Avengers Endgame. So it tied it back to like the military and experiments and stuff like that. So that was pretty neat to see how they did that timeline. I guess Harrison Ford really played a good president as well in the movie. And I like the fact that he didn't turn in the Red Hulk until like the last, what was it, 10 minutes of the movie. It sort of built up the whole time and gave more of a backstory instead of just bringing it out early on or in the middle. It waited to the end to actually show that character. And I fully believe that if they brought the Red Hulk out before the end of the movie, it really would have taken away from the story and the plot itself. And just how they built it up, how he was dying, and he was taking these pills by the actual real villain of the movie, who played like mind games with him and then turned him into the Hulk, giving him uh, gamma ray in the pill form. Trying not to spoil stuff, but trying to give you some cool hints. Um, there was just a few action sequences in the movie, but a lot of it did sort of tie up some loose ends from other movies. Again, uh, the original Mona Hulk, um, some of the other storylines, how they like the Eternals and stuff like that, how they tied that stuff in, and even Wakanda. There was references to that with his new suit and his wings. Bucky made an appearance, so it really did tie a lot of things in and explain how some characters progressed within the storyline and what they're up to now, which really helped, I think, going forward with the Marvel timeline and what we're going to see going forward with future Marvel movies. At least let's hope, because with this tying things up and him actually portraying a really good character, um, I think it's just going to help. I don't know, people better understand what's going on or what's going to happen. Um, it was just I'm trying to think what to explain without spoiling too much. Like the new Falcon, his character got brought along pretty well. I was very excited about that, how that character progressed throughout the movie. And there was a couple of times where who I thought the bad guy was going to be really wasn't the true protagonist at the end. So that was cool how they did switch it up and made you, I don't know if they made you really think that, or I was just trying to think too much in it at the time and not letting the movie progress. But there is a couple different characters that you could really think is the true protagonist before they actually reveal it. And the makeup is not over the top, and the CGI throughout the movie isn't over the top. So you can really sit back and enjoy um, people acting and the action sequences. Um, Obviously, his wings and stuff like that are CGI and fake, but overall, um, to me, it was more of like an in-person people acting type movie than graphics or anything else. And how they just, yeah, they tied in the military, um, Mackie's friends, and a past military hero that got blamed for um, some things and got put away. And they did bring the prison raft out in the end as well, um, and showed some characters. Um, I don't know. I try not to spoil stuff for this movie, but because I want people to go see it and enjoy themselves. But I really do think this really did go beyond and above what the critics are saying it did. So if you get a chance, check it out. It really will tie up and tie in past and future Marvel timelines.